As my wife says.
4 seconds ago, no views.
And
Oh, you have 3 views on your 2-minute ago stream.
sick. I can't wait for them to know how fucking banger I am. Tactical reload! Tactical reload!
That actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will say one thing, some games, the bitrate, it can't keep up with the bitrate, which I don't think is a you thing, it's a game thing. No.
Tactical 8-cylinder reload.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, we did it. And I'm swag. Look at me, I'm so cool. I'm so swag. You watch the stream, so you buy this game. It's sick. It's so cool. Don't you like being a cool tactical guy? Boom, 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 boom,
What game
boom.
is it?
But you get to have shields.
What game is it?
This is Division.
Oh, okay.
Division 2, to be more specific. This is a game that ironically outlived Destiny, even though Destiny fans talk shit about me for liking this game.
It's like a PvP type thing?
No. So, most of the game's PvE. It does have an extraction shooter type mode, but I don't have friends to go in there, because it is very much a you gang up on the people who have no friends.
No.
But it's more like if I were to compare it to either Escape from Tarkov or like Destiny, it's more Destiny, where there's more PvE. That's where like most of the player base hangs out, and where I think most of the fun is. Because like the build I have is like a shield, like a riot shield build, with the flamethrower. Because the other thing you get, and you don't get this until the end of the game, once you hit level 30. But you get specialist weapons, like I have a flamethrower. I don't have ammo for it. But the specialist weapon and like your specialist decides like what guns prioritized. So like for instance, if you like big LMGs, then you pick the minigun. I like shotguns and running into people and fucking them up with my shotgun because I'm a cool guy. And in order to do that, I needed something that would let me live longer than 2 seconds. And so the riot shield was needed. The best riot shield in the game is the striker because this little cone in front of me is like giving them like area of effect damage. Or not area of effect damage, it's giving them a debuff when I get close to them with my shield out. And I just fuck them up. Hold on. So like these are all the specialist weapons that are currently in the game. So like there's the grenade launcher, which is like a backline bitch, but they do big damage. There's a rocket launcher, which is more like fuck a single guy in particular. There's the crossbow, which is like a stealthy weapon, and it basically like, keeps you on the wraps. There is the ultimate backline bitch, which is the TAC 50. And then there's one of the 2 tank guns, which is the minigun, and I have the flamethrower. And most of the game is not about, like... It's like Warframe in the sense of, like, what you're doing is kind of dependent on the guns you rock and the class you build or whatever, but most of it is based on the gear you carry. Because gear sets are huge in this game. And there's no classes, so, like... There's no, like, oh, Paladin gets this or whatever. It's, like, literally you can take, like... a sniper rifle and put it on a shotgun gear set and completely fuck your entire day up because you were dumb, like I did once. I read some shit that I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. This shotgun build looks pretty cool, and just to find out that it was all for the sniper rifle, and I fucking ate shit on it. But this game has outlived fucking Destiny now, and Destiny fans can blow me because my game outlived yours, even though it's owned by the Chinese. But so is Destiny, so get fucked. They're owned by the Japanese, though. But yeah, there's tons of fun guns. They have crossovers a lot. So, like, they had a crossover with the fucking with the Dead by Daylight team. Which I was shocked to see about that. Because, like, you would not expect a horror, like, 4-player co-op competitive game to cross over with a milsim tactical shooter. But, you know, we live in interesting times. And then, what else? They did a crossover with Resident Evil, so you can play as Leon S. Kennedy and his super sexy abs. I think, like every other game nowadays, they did a crossover with a anime. I can't remember which one, but I remember it happened around the time that fucking Assassin's Creed got the Attack on Titan one, and everybody fucking made fun of them. Because they were like, oh, you milsim losers have your little weeb shit. Yeah, it's neat. There's dogs. You never shoot the dogs because dogs are cool, and we don't shoot dogs here. We're not Korean. We don't eat those.
Here.
Rev up the Bugatti, yay. I should have brought But the big thing I like this game for is they have a social system, which is the backup system, and it's my favorite thing about the game because it allows me to meet new people on a click of a button. Which is that when you're in the game, you're a superhero type dude known as a division agent. You are part of the coolest thing you could be in a video game. A elite government task force with no red tape at all that is able to execute anyone and everyone on sovereign and foreign lands. So, with your cool guy title, you get cool guy perks, like every time you get your ass kicked, you can push your watch for a little oh fuck button, and then it summons a bunch of other Black Ops, fucking disguised, I can kill anyone I feel like, don't fuck with me dudes, to come help you fuck up your enemies. And because of that, you're able to, it's like an SOS signal in, like, Monster Hunter, where, like, I get to meet brand new dipshits every day I fucking play this game, because there's always someone getting their ass kicked in this game. You can also, like, just be like a normal person and, like, summon people, but I like to imagine everyone I go visit is, like, getting their ass kicked and I'm a superhero that shows up and saves the day.
That is very tiny. Whoa. Oops.
But yeah, the reason I like it, like on a serious note, the reason I like it more than, fucking Warframe is while Warframe probably has, like, more shit to do, and you can do fucking cool flips and shit and stuff, I can't stand the mission systems in Warframe, where it's just endless, and it's usually the same shit over and over and over again. This game has a lot more unique missions, and because of the drop-in, drop-out fucking system it has going for it, I don't know, it just feels like it's, like, more easy to find people, and not like, I feel like I'm fucking up someone's day because they put a forma into going into this mission, and now I'm eating shit on it, and now they feel bad. Instead, it's like, we're all dipshits, and we all got assigned by George W. Bush to go fuck up immigrants, and we get to do that together as a family. And that's what it's all about. It's all about family, really, if you really think about it. Oh shit, oh.
Agent killed.
Ignore that. Ignore that. I got my ass fucking grazed. Your ass is grass and I'm mowing the lawn. Hot lead to the head, and I won't stop what you do is gonna do when I hack and chop. All these bitches are prima donnas. I stuff my face with chimichangas.
Is it from?
It's from fucking, well, okay, so it's originally from the Deadpool game. I don't know if you remember that, like, Deadpool game that keeps getting delisted all the time. Some dude made a fan like song, and it's that song.
Oh, really?
And then the Deadpool movie, the first movie, the one that like was like a will they won't they type shit. They liked the song so much that apparently they like put that motherfucker in a studio, and they got to re-record it, and he just re-recorded it, and he re-recorded it with like different parts like taken out because like fucking you know, some of the things don't make sense, like fucking stomping people with sentinel feet because there's no sentinels in the movie. It was very lucky though that Colossus was in the fucking or no, I don't think Colossus was. Because there's a line that's like, hey dudes, thugs and bosses, guess what? I brought Colossus. Time's up, better count your losses. Kicking that ass while my girlfriend watches. Deadpool's cool. Is Deadpool not cool or what? Do the ladies find Deadpool cool? Active lady Chaos here. Chaos, do the ladies find Deadpool cool? Do you think he's cool?
Sure.
Alright,
Can't
sick.
speak for everybody, but
No, that's not. No, we just established you're active lady, so you're like the lady. and Dragon's gonna be pissed, but she's gonna have to get over it because, you know, fucking. I need to make a point right now, right here. Okay. I wanna go find other people. Do-do. I don't know how to donate a key. It's been so long. Nope, that's not it. It's been so long. See, like, they just released a new fucking event in this game called Desert Storm, which makes me laugh at all the Destiny people, because they're like, well, we got new DLC. It's like, yeah, but your DLC sucks. Like, nobody likes it.
emotes. Wait, do they have this emoji?
What
This one maybe
emoji?
will have. Well,
Eh? What?
the brand new one that. When did they have?
Oh my god! The team at Chaos. Wow! Thanks for covering my stream. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Hey, team at Chaos. Do you want to see a bunch of innocent civilians get executed? Check this out.
Safety off.
Make sure the medical items gets into the clinic, and the food goes to the storage by the mess halls.
I'll send you.
Put those crates back on the truck.
Wait, what?
We're not wasting any more supplies on these people. Put them back, Private.
Sir.
What the hell are you doing?
Stop me and ask
They
yourself
are
that.
already
It's a
dead,
good
Doctor.
shot.
Are you insane? They need care. What about the staff?
Collateral damage. Now, take your hand off my soldier.
If you go ahead with this, I will report your what the
Bar the gate, Sergeant. Looks like you got a riot brewing. Lock and load! Put it down.
That's the emoji.
These civilians got executed, but don't worry, guys. Everything's fine. They're all dead. They don't have to live here no more. Everybody hates Washington.
Oh, I hate sitting at my computer. This chair is just uncomfortable. Getting fat.
You're not fat. You're big
Getting
boned.
fat, everything. Right.
It's like Cartman always said. You gotta love Cartman.
I'm getting old, man. Guess how old I'll be in a week.
Oh, what, 45?
No, I'm not that old.
Oh, well, shit. Well, you made it sound
Well,
bad.
40. I'll be 40.
That's not bad.
I'll be actually about a week. A week and 1 day. Yeah. Also, I'm getting shit away my birthday.
fucking gas. Oh, my dude puts away his fucking riot shield when he puts on armor? That's...
Oh yeah, I'm giving away a Nintendo
I saw.
gift card. Oh, you did see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause I posted on my
I'm not gonna participate, but I'll be there to watch. I'll watch the participation, but I'm not gonna participate.
I mean, everybody else does.
Yeah, but I feel like it's kind of like being like a fucking gas station attendant that buys lottery tickets. It's like you're kind of cheating.
Gas station for the five.
Yeah, like you're not like if you didn't know that, you're not allowed to buy like if you work at a lottery station, you're not allowed to buy lottery tickets because they're afraid that you're gonna like rig the system. So I feel like being the guy that's like I don't know, but it's how it happens. So like I might as well just let some other like random guy who actually watches your stream that doesn't know you fucking get it. Or Siggy needs to
Well, now your
win.
game's kind of choppy.
Siggy
No,
needs
it's
to
not
win.
choppy.
So I got my flamethrower. Get ready to get fucking cooked, you bitch.
Why is this
It's very annoying that the fucking bullets still hit me. I'm sexy as hell, but I cover my face.
No, I don't want to resize it off.
Nobody knows that it is a civilian, I just ripped their dick off.
That's upside down.
Also, I feel like, just outside, just, you know, sidebar in it, but I'm gonna say it on stream so it'll be always remembered. I feel like if, like, a friend is like, I'm only gonna watch your stream so I can win the prize, it's kind of fucked. No! Get over the fucking... Alright. Alright, listen, I'm not bad at this game, I promise. I'm getting shot with bullets that fuck my controls up. I promise you I'm not bad at this game. Anyway, yeah, I do feel like if it's like, I'm only gonna watch your stream so I can win the gift card, it's like, fine. Whack ass.
Yeah, but people... Siggy usually watches my streams, but...
No, I'm just saying in general. If you're like I'm gonna do this, and somebody's like, "Oh, finally watch your stream for once, yay!"
Oh yeah, I know.
You're like, that's mean. That's a little hurtful. That makes my ass unreasonably chapped.
The path is critical. Civilians in distress.
Yeah, I get there in distress, Isaac, but I'm getting smoked.
God, I want to put this on the fucking top. You know what? It's going on the top. Lock this. Hearing you like twice is kind of fun.
Yeah, dude, you get double the cool shit. I'm fucking rad as fuck. So raid
25 XP. What does that even mean?
You get 25. What do you fuck you mean? What does that mean? You just get 25 XP, bro.
How did that just fall off? What the fuck?
We all fall off from
My
time to
mic thing
time.
just. My mic.
I'm just getting started and I fell off.
My mic thing just came off my mic. It made a lot of sense. The what is this thing called? Buffer? Fucking filter? I don't fucking know.
Oh, your fucking pop filter?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say S's.
It's not quite a... No, that's fine now. No, I actually have a... You want to hear what it sounds like when I don't have noise cancellation on? Hold on.
No, I'm good. Well, you did anyways, though. I'm so proud of you.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh.
But... Hold on. It's actually pretty bad. Where is it? I just...
Civilians in danger.
Okay, so it sounds like with no noise cancellation. Wait, and no equalizer as well. I'm sure it sounds... Maybe it sounds weird, I don't know. Do I sound weird?
I don't think so.
What about... Oh, here's... And my other one. How about that? Does that sound weird?
Yeah, it sounds fucking awful. Never do that again. You might want to put your shit back on. How...
I'm like... If you could describe it, what did it sound like?
Ass. Sound like you were talking. It sounded like you were talking to me through a fucking McDonald's drive-thru. It was not great.
Yeah. McDonald's drive. Is that how much this mic sucks that they use that money filter? Wow. That's funny. McDonald's drive-thru. I really like to listen to that now. Wait, can I secure it? I've been sitting here AFK in Final Fantasy for... Wait, did anybody in my FC say anything to me? No. That's right, you're in the FC too, aren't you? Well, kind of.
I'm not
You're in
your
the Discord, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not opposed to it. It's just I don't play 14 right now. Apparently, the next expansion is gonna fix my biggest issue with 14, so I might play it then. But until then, I'm not touching it.
What do you mean your biggest
I
issue?
can't stand the fucking delay. Fucking Square Enix, if you're watching this, because I know you are, if you could just turn off that fucking like second delay, I'd really appreciate it. It sucks so much ass, and I like WoW. I'm a WoW nerd.
About the server.
Yeah, it's a server tick, and it's like it's one of those things that they're like they said that they wanted to like look into the server tick issue, right? And
Portable device detected.
you know, however you want to fucking view that. But the thing that's been bugging the ever-living dog shit on me, I will never get over the time I did P10S. It's the spider, and there is a tank buster mechanic where you have to get flung, right? And when we were first learning it, I would make micro adjustments, and then I was like, why would I make micro adjustments? Am I not going to where I'm standing? And then some fucking dude was like, was this your first time playing fucking Savage? There's a server tick? And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, it's like a second and a half. You gotta be, imagine you're playing like with a little delay. And I was like, oh, so I'm playing a dog shit video game. And they were like, oh, it's better than fucking WoW because WoW's gay. And I'm like, oh yeah, but you know, in WoW when I move my character, I get moved. He's like, no.
That's true, but I like the story better.
No, I'm not gonna fucking argue that front. I'm just gonna say
makes sense.
the thing that fucking bugs me is not like it. Literally, that game would be perfect if it just didn't have that delay. The delay is what's fucking me up. That and I bounced off of Dawnbreaker, whatever the fuck the DLC was. I really like the cat lady. I didn't like the for like the first like half, and I didn't like the cat lady in the second half, and I just couldn't get me back. I think her character's neat, and I think if she wants to stick around, she's probably going to be like Alphino and Alize for me, where I really didn't like Alphino and Alize at the start.
Detected.
They're very
Location.
fucking like, oh, I want to be... Like, the thing that's fucking weird to me, right? Like, outside of, like, you know, like, if we're just talking, like, story, is that they did this character before, which was... Alphino was like, I'm a goody two-shoes, and I'm going to do everything perfectly, and everything's going to go great. And then he gets his face shoved in shit at the end of A Realm Reborn... And he learns his lesson as like, oh fuck, you know, not everything can be perfect. We gotta have some compromise.
Yeah.
And then fucking they put this chick in, and I'm like, this is just season 1 Alphino. Like this is like she's like, I'm gonna do everything perfectly, nothing's gonna fuck up. So I pray that the start of Evercold is like her getting her fucking nose rubbed in it of like, nope. Sometimes
Did you play the whole expansion?
I played no, I played till like. I think it was just revealed that her brother with the 2 heads is not a bad guy. And I was like, this is gay.
Okay.
And I don't like this anymore. Because the only thing that was keeping me going was I really liked that he was cool bad guy, where he has a head that's all reason, and a head that's all, like, rage. And I'm like, that's kind of a neat, like, twist on a villain where, like, you can basically explain his bipolar disorder by just, like, he has two heads, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, he has two heads. But when they were like, you know, oh, he's not actually a bad guy.
It gets... There's a lot. There's plot twists.
Well, I looked up the ending. I looked it up because I was like, I'm never going to play it. And have you seen the ending? You played it, right?
I just haven't done it. I haven't done the latest the past.
Oh, this is not that. This is like the end. Like at the very end of the at the end of the base expansion, she gets to become fucking like queen or whatever, and she's like, "We're gonna be bestest friends, and we're gonna beat this with the power of friendship." And I'm like, I really want you to lose. Like, I need her kingdom to be exploded. Like Alphinaud lost all his little homies. I need that because I
You played Endwalker, right?
Yeah, I played Endwalker, and like he gets to. That's what makes honestly like again. I keep saying she's like a little Alphinaud, but like that's what makes Alphinaud character arc so good is that he was a guy who was like, I'm the purest of intentions. I'm gonna get. I can bring everyone to the table and make them shake hands, and everyone will be fine. And then there was that one guy who I'm forgetting the name of, but he was like, I will not stand that Alamigo was fucking taken over, and I will not make peace. Fuck these guys and fuck you. And I was like, that's such a realistic. That's such a realistic depiction of.
Is this the guy who got his arm cut off or whatever?
No, that's the guy who fucking he cut that guy's arm off. He cut Raban's arm off. His name's like Griffin, I think, or Griffith or whatever. But he's the perfect foil to a guy like Alphinaud. Where Alphinaud's like, if we just sat everyone down and explained the situation, it'd be fine. And I'm like, there are just some people who have been so wronged that they will not ever accept a logical explanation. They feel cheated. They want revenge. And he was such a good foil because it's like, he literally fucks everything up. He destroys the fucking, he destroys the Scions. He destroys, I forgot what the name of the place was called. Or what the name of the group was called. But like the group Alphinaud made at the start. Like he destroys that group from the inside out. He fucking like, basically like tarnishes the name of the Warrior of Light for like a while because they have to run away to heaven or in Heaven's Ward. Remember they have to run to what the fuck is that place called? The ice place, snow place, Ishgard. They have to run to Ishgard, and I'm like, it's such a good foil because it forces Alphinaud to sit down and be like, there's some people who cannot be reasoned with, and I'm like, yes, he gets it. Oh my god! And I remember being so stoked. And he only got better. Alphinaud only got better as it went on. It was like, he learns that, like, not only can some people not be reasoned with, some people, like Xenos, are just doing evil shit because they find it fun. Because there's that great fucking line where you can ask Xenos, like, why are you doing this? Like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, oh, I'm doing it for the funsies. And then he has a line that's like, would it make you feel better if I told you I had a good reason? I don't, but would it make you feel better? And I'm like, oh my god, he's great. He's so good. Like the line, just the snarkiness of would it make you feel better if I told you I had a good reason for killing everyone here? Like, no, it wouldn't. But at least it would give me like a concept. Like he's just bad. And again, Alphinaud by that point though is like, I understand some people can't be bargained with. Fuck this guy. We're gonna kill him. And I'm like, yeah, fuck him. Like we're gonna kill him. I remember being so hyped when Alphinaud was like, this guy can't be reasoned with, we're gonna murder him. And I was like, you're gonna fucking cut his nuts off. Yeah! And then you, following Alphinaud's story, right? Then he goes to fucking Garlemald, the place that he's, like, been fighting for, like, what in-game is, like 3 years? And he's like, he finally gets to see the people, and the first thing he does is he's like, okay, we're gonna help the civilians. And it, like, everyone is pissed by that decision, and he's like, no, you don't get it. Like, okay, like, look, I get some people can't be reasoned with, but these civilians have literally been mind-raped into thinking that, like, we're bad guys. So, we need to, like, you know, be more beneficial. And then they do the greatest thing ever, where they put another Griffith in there, where they're like, there's that one kid who's like, I'm gonna betray Alphinaud. The guy eventually becomes like Alphinaud's like right-hand man in fucking Garlemald. But at the start he's like, I'm gonna betray you because fuck you guys, you know, you're trying to take our freedom and weapons and everything. And then his commander is like, fuck the civilians, let them die. And you see that kid have like that realistic moment of like, damn, I've been a fucking retard. Like the entire time And I'm like, yeah, that's good. And then it like backs up Alphinaud's like entire like worldview of like some people can be saved even if they think you're an enemy, but not everyone. And you got to be able to tell which is which. And I'm like, so good. But then they put in fucking the really sexy cat lady. And I'm like, oh, really sexy cat lady. And then she starts talking about how, like, at the start when you see her, when you first meet her in, like, the pre-patch, she's like, I want to hunt shit and carry a big sword. And I'm like, damn right, girl. You do you. You carry that big fucking sword. You carry it so well. Fuck yeah. And then, you meet her in her own city, and she's, like, more passive. And I'm like, what are they doing? What? And then fucking... She meets her brothers, and she has that little scene where she, like, gets fucking dicked on in the middle in front of everyone, because, like, they're like, oh, she's, like, a loser, and nobody likes her. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, like, whatever, right? Like, I'm sure the story will, like, redeem her. And it doesn't. It doesn't. Like, it just doesn't. Like, it does. She's not a bad character, per se. It's just, like, her entire arc is... She thinks that the world can be saved through talking, and she's proven right, and I just don't like that. Not for the world that they've established.
Yeah.
Ironically, because I was having a talk with a fellow guildmate in WoW. Ironically, Final Fantasy XIV is a darker world than World of Warcraft, unless World of Warcraft actually fixes their shit. Which is that in World of Warcraft, they're trying to do the same shit that Alphinaud did, where they're like all the elves and trolls. I know you all have, like, centuries of bad blood, but we're all fucking cousins! So we should stop fighting! And I'm like, if they fucking actively, at the end of the fucking game, are like, and the elves and trolls and everyone are perfectly okay because they found out they're cousins, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Because that's so shit. That's such a bad way to expand this universe. Is that, but guys, it's fine because we're cousins!
Use some more crafting materials. Really
it's so dog shit. I'm just gonna lose it. But yeah, if they do that, then like Final Fantasy XIV is darker by default, and it's like killing an enemy with a stats effect applied grants you and your allies 15 meters, a 16 critical chance, a 16 critical hit damage for 20 seconds. We're gonna hold on that one. We're gonna hold on that one. I really just need one that's like. We'll set them on fire. Can I get that?
Yeah, Final Fantasy, combat is kind of...
The other thing with Final Fantasy combat that, like, and this isn't, like, against the game, this is just, like, a preference thing. Like, this is just, like, I don't personally like it. Is WoW has reintroduced me to the idea of, like, my build can be different than Johnny Dipshit's. And I like that. So what I mean by that is, like, as a paladin in World of Warcraft, I can make some key critical decisions on how my class actually works. And, like, don't get me wrong, the same general shit is all the same, right? Like, if you're a paladin, if you're a protection paladin, you're going to throw your mighty shield. But I can make decisions like my mighty shield will do more damage, or my mighty shield will give me a shield, or, like, I can fucking basically make it that, like, my mighty shield can hit a bunch of different little tiny mighty shields. I can make my hammers be, like, a shotgun blast. I can make my hammer be a big hammer. Like, there's a little bit of variety that makes everyone feel kind of different. And when you run into somebody who's, like I ran into a fucking protection paladin with Dragon the other day that was just, like, blowing my DPS out of the water. And I looked at his build. I'm like, oh, wow, he's playing differently. Like, he has a completely different build than what I would have picked. And that's just kind of neat. When you play when you play Final Fantasy, it's like, if you pick Paladin, everyone's the same. And don't get me wrong, that can have its benefit where it's like, if you're really good at something, there's no, like, you know, well, you have the special bullshit build that nobody knew about. It's like, no, it's just like, I'm better than you, eat shit, I'm the best paladin. But sometimes, like, I do want the variety, and like 14 can't do that. Although 14 is adding a new tank apparently in the next in the next expansion. I hope it has something to do with ice magic, because I think that would be neat. I like the idea of a cryomancer that is a magical mage boy But instead of wearing plate armor, they make their armor out of ice. And I think that'd just be neat. I think it'd be a little neat, wouldn't it? I'm a huge believer in non-traditional class types. And what I mean by that is, like, I think the fucking idea of, like, a fucking guy who's like, I'm a warrior, but I'm a medic. And it's like, how are you a medic? Or how are you a healer? And it's like, I'm the medic class. I run around giving people bandages. My entire class gameplay is running between people with a sprint ability and healing them with bandages. I like that idea. I like the stupidness of the idea of having a little gnome on the Alliance side running around giving people fucking band-aids while a dragon is breathing fire on all of us.
Could use some more crafting materials.
How about you
I
fucking...
really should make myself a nice comfy chair.
How about you shut up? I'm in the middle of crafting guns.
There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Cool, okay.
Okay, I've made like a million of these. What do we got? What are we working with here? The only one that I didn't mark as bad. Crit stack. I don't know why I didn't mark this, because this is ass. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, that's the... Yep. Then...
Is it accurate? What is this information? This is still the top shelf for.
Could probably make some string out of old plastic bottles. Might come in handy.
The fuck is the targeted loot system? Oh. Hey. That's a crazy thing to call a fucking gear set. Would you rock the rigger gear set?
I don't know about that.
You don't know that one? Yeah, I think I'd be a little nervous. I'd be like, oh, do what gear set right? I'll run the rigger, and it's like, whoa! Whoa! Where is it, though? What the fuck? Here's Summit. But I don't get it. How does this work? I'm a little bit of a Division noob. Oh, this is a guy selling a boosting service. You can go fuck yourself.
Who is that?
That's what I said. I was like, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You want some XP? Fuck that struggler.
This is another spot where you can do this, huh?
Yeah, normally you do it opposite. It don't matter, you will do enough damage on challenging and hard to kill everything with your burn status effects. I would also like to let you guys all know that I have made a new Discord server, and you're welcome to join the community. Gun. It comes with both damage to armor, 10% burn duration increase. For the primary, I use the Tsunami shotgun. It comes with both damage to armor, damage to target out of cover, and the talent perfectly pummeled. When you get 2 kills, it refills your magazine, and this works with your camp launcher to refill that magazine when you have the shotgun in your hand and the camp launcher pulled out. For the mods, I use 12% weapon handling and 14% reload speed, and the reason being is that these type of stats do transfer to your camp launcher as well. Your secondary can be whatever you like. I do use the Scorpio just for the talent to apply status effects. Sidearm as well can be whatever you like, but I do use the fire starter, and the reason being is for the talent, allowing you to reduce enemies burn resistance by 50% for 5 seconds, and this allows you to damage units like the Warhounds with your burn effects. For the mask, I use the exotic vial. For the talent, toxic delivery. Whenever you apply a status effect, you put a debuff on them for 10 seconds that deals damage to them. Unlike other debuffs, this debuff is affected by status effect attributes. I am also running a 4-piece Eclipse protocol with...
Does my chem... Am I a bit of a goofus?
Looks stupid. fucking Poland? Oh yeah, that's right. My computer's on. I forgot. My
I forgot.
computer makes my thermostat think it's like 5 degrees hotter in here than it actually is.
I forgot.
Oh. Where did that go?
Where it always goes.
Did I fuck this up? I think I fucked it up. Did I really do that? I deleted the wrong
Jet
thing.
Fourth and Division Addiction, man. This bill was
Like that. That's the right one. Why? Why is this wrong? Did I not save this?
I don't know. Did you? Pasta Fazool, I am a fool.
So we're going after the outcast leader, huh?
I'm en route to the summit. And you know what I'm gonna do? Check
We
this
need you
out.
to secure a skyscraper. This may take a while.
Crack the
You cleared
cold
your
one.
schedule.
Oh my.
Good morning to you! Good morning to you! We're getting fucked on our faces with smiles and good graces. What are you, what was this guy, a fucking treasure goblin?
Shade tech detected. Hostile sniper turret detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
I can do this all day. Around that shield. The Scorpio, an exotic shotgun. Shotgun? Shotgun? Shooting a target applies a stack of venom, which lasts 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severity debuffs. 1 poison, or 2 poison, 4 distort, 6 shock, 9 takes an additional 20% damage from all sources. Stacks no longer increase. I mean, yeah, fuck it. That seems way better than the shotgun I have, so fuck it, who cares? But is this pellets or is this a shot? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's pellets or shot? What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Alright. Fucking sick. Absolute bangers. Come on, where's that? Where's that? Come on, we gotta have streamer spirit, sister. We're not streamers, we're now big dogs now. So how old did you say you're gonna be on your birthday? 21?
Yeah, I wish.
She's turning 21. Woo!
I'll be here all day.
More like 41. Almost.
Oh, and it's back.
I'm getting tired though. Fucking back hurts.
You ever thought about not having your back? You ever know that? Have you ever thought about not throwing it back? You gotta stop doing that. A woman of your age at the ripe old age of 21, gotta stop throwing it back. God fucking damn it! Listen, I told Siggy he has to quit throwing it back too. He's like 35, and I was like, yeah, quit throwing it back.
Is he?
I think he's 35.
That's the same age as me.
I think he's like a slight bit younger. Not by much.
I think it's like 38 or something. 39.
I just know that when I would call him old, he was like, I'm only 30. I'm only in my 30s.
And now, after this year I turned 29, I'm staring down that barrel and I'm just like, yep, I think I'm just gonna die soon. Not much to keep an old dog going. Oh, you will not? You will not fix him up? Stop that, I'm gonna light you on fire. You will not fix him up, you fucking dick.
What did I just do? Let's see. Here. Anybody message me? Am I even in the FC anymore, I wonder?
They could have kicked you.
Damn. Somehow.
Well, like, okay, so if you were the leader, but you were gone for like, I think
Crow's on, of course.
yeah, if you were gone for like 2 months, then it passed the leadership. I just deleted the 903rd's fucking Monster Hunter guilds, ironically.
Their what guild? Oh,
So-
you deleted their
Yeah,
guild?
so I was playing, you know who Chris is, right? Badass.
Yeah.
I was playing Monster Hunter with Badass, and I was like, I want to make a squad for me and him. You know, two monsters and the hunt, you know, off my sick fucking play on 2 packs and the boss. But I was like, I'm already part of 2 squads. And I joked, because I was looking at squads, and I was like, oh, they just say squad. I guess whatever squad that was in must have, like, you know, it must be so bad that they gave up. And then I clicked it, and it turns out the squads I was in was the 903rd squad because it popped their name up. And Chris was like, hey, look, you're finally, look, 903rd has to like you because you own their squad. And I'm like, they'll never bow to a king like me, so I just fucking deleted them.
Wow.
Now they'll remake that shit whenever the new expansion comes out for Monster Hunter.
Were they mad?
I don't know. I don't think they gave a fuck. Honest to goodness, I was like telling Chris this because he was like, "Why didn't you just keep it? Like they would have to listen to you." I was like, one of 2 things was gonna happen. One was I was gonna tell them I had their little thing and they were gonna give a shit. Which I was like, this is like the least likely outcome, right? I was like, they're gonna give a shit, get mad at me, and want me to give it back. To which I was gonna delete it then out of spite. The second is they wouldn't have gave a fuck and they would have just made a new one. To which I would have deleted it out of spite. So I was like, either way, I'm deleting this thing out of spite. I'm not keeping it, so there's nothing to really worry about. And
Why would this fight?
me and the author don't get along. Like, it's always back and forth with them. It's like, sometimes I'll be like a good whittle boy and they'll like me. And then most of the time it's, they can't fucking stand me, so I have to hide from them. I mean, I don't got an issue with it. I understand why they don't like me. It's not rocket surgery or brain science, but it's just like, I hate people who are passive-aggressive instead of just active-aggressive.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
I hate when it's like, we're not gonna let you into this. Well, why? Well, we did, you know, oh, we're full or whatever. And then you find out like 4 weeks later that fucking Crow decided that she hated my guts and she basically told everyone to not let me in. But Crow's not part of the group no more, I guess.
Yeah, I complain because like, dude, stream these like fucking like a nude drawings, and I was like, is that necessary to have in this Discord? Like, this is a game you just.
No, I was Crow's biggest fan on that front. I was like, dude, I love titties.
Weird.
I was like, I love titties, dude. This is the shit.
It's just weird to me. I don't, so you know.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever tried it?
are pretty hot. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I was just
That's
like...
why I said don't ask me that.
But, I was just like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. So, like, whatever. The thing that got Crow mad at me was,
she was mad. She got pissy about it. I was like, okay.
No, the thing that made her mad at me was I made a joke, to which everyone said I was in the wrong, but I still think it's a fucking banger, so I'm gonna repeat it here. Which, I forgot how we started talking about it, but we were in, I think we were talking about, like, like, this was before fucking, Shadowbringers, not Shadowbringers, before Endwalker came out. So I think we're just, like, shooting the shit about what could happen. And, I made the joke of, like, hey, we should, you know, by we, I mean, like, the player character, not, like, the guild or whatever. I was like, we should, you know, what's the best way to get revenge on Garlemald? What's the best way to get revenge on any person? Right? And everybody's like, what is it? And I'm like, well, obviously it's infecting their bloodline. And then somebody was like, you want to give them AIDS? And I was like, no, even better. What we'll do is we'll go to Garlemald, and we will impregnate their lasses, and then we will be in their bloodline, and then they'll have to accept us. And I was like, look at what we did to the Hawaiians. And then that was the no-no. The no-no was making it real. And then they were like, that's colonistic, that is completely uncalled for. And I was like, oh. Well, that joke didn't land, move on, you know, we're done. Nope, I get fucking 3 DMs the next day from Time about how I cannot, you know, I cannot implicate rape culture in the Discord and, yeah, it was fucking gay, and I was at work too. The best part too is the job I worked was a job that, I like had to put my phone in a bin because like we had security problems, so like we couldn't have like our phones with us. So I would leave with him being like, "You're a bad boy, and we're gonna kick you out of the Discord," and I'd be like, "Why would you kick me out of the Discord? This is like seems like a bit of an over exaggeration for like what at the time was a first time offense." And then I'm putting my phone back up. If I don't respond, it's because I'm on my, you know, I gotta put my phone up to come back and see. You're not responding. I guess you don't care. And I'm like, brother, I am working. I was a little butthurt after the end of all that because I was just like, so let me get this straight. You can do I get a chance to defend myself, or have you already decided my guilt? And they're like, well, it's pretty hard to defend what you said. Like I fucking said, like we need to go assassinate the president or whatever. I'm like, okay, so like, what's the call now then? And they're like. It's like, I don't know, it's up for the council to decide, and of course the council is ran by, like, not nice ladies who were not fans of me, but were best friends with Arrow, and I'm like, not Arrow, Crow, and I was like, fuck, what do I do? And then, luckily for me, though, I had the boy, the fucking man, the myth, the used car himself, I had Subaru backing me up, and he was like, yeah, this guy's retarded, but he's not, like, a rapist, so, like, I don't know why we're, like, overreacting on this. And then I got let go, and I was like, thanks, Subaru. And that's how me and Subaru became friends. That's unironically how me and Subaru actually became friends. He fucking bailed. He bailed a dipshit out at the time. What?
Crow didn't like me after I said, I didn't even say anything, like, rude. I think I didn't even say anything to her. I just said something about it when she was done straight, or I don't know. One day, because the topic came up. Anyways. And then after that, she just, like, I would say something to her, and she wouldn't even respond to me. I'm like, okay, I see how it is.
No, that's how it became. For a group that talks about how much they love including and being inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking, like, pretty much ostracized me to the corner, which is how I became friends with Alex. Because up to that point, I avoided going into the lower levels. Because I was like, I don't want to, like, you know, they said there's bad guys down here. But then after I got fucked on, I was like, well, if all the good people up here, fuck it, I gotta see what the villains are like. And the villains were chill, and I was like, alright, cool, so these are my people. I quit going up there. And then it became a thing of, like, you'd have people like Kenny come down to the lower levels. And Kenny's not a bad guy, but he just, like, he doesn't vibe all the time. Sometimes he gets overwhelmed or whatever. So he would take his bullshit up to the top levels and snitch on us, and we got mad at him.
Oh my god. Seriously? No.
He didn't snitch like an asshole. He would just be like, you know, he'd be like, oh, I heard this funny story, and then, like, say a story that we said, and then they'd be like, who told you this? And he'd be like, I heard it from Alex and Gorgon. And then, of course, Alex is, like, entrenched in that group.
Don't tell him. Yeah.
Alex is entrenched in that group, but me, it was like, you're... And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see how it is. I remember for, like, a week after that, you can, like, change the status of a Discord, like, call. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the groups you're in. I made the group status for whenever I was in a zone called the No Snitch Zone. Like, you can't come in here and snitch. If you do that, you're faking gay. But yeah, no, like, they're whatever. At this point, their group's more of like a mishmash of people now. I don't really know what happened, and I'm not gonna speculate, but they don't have as many people as they used to. They just don't have as many people as they used to. So something happened, but I'm just...
that's right! I remember not. Wait, no, I'm thinking of a different Discord. Or am I?
I don't know.
No, that's right. Something did happen. Right before I kind of stopped playing. Someone left, and I don't remember why. And they wouldn't even tell me why.
Well, I know,
and
like,
I almost messaged them.
I know, like, Misspelled left, and that made me feel sad. I was like, I don't think I want to hang out here if Misspelled. Like, because she was, like, the only person at the time who was nice to me in the...
Why did she leave?
I don't know. I mean, she has kids and stuff. I'm not gonna dive into her. Maybe it was just, like, kid things, or, like, maybe she just, like... I know, like, all the ladies were, like, starting to get pissy at each other. As women do, am I right, Jens? See, like, that's a joke that got me
no
slammed.
offense, Crow started a lot of shit. Like...
Well, she was hot too. That's what probably didn't help the situation. Like,
I didn't even know what she looked like, but I don't
dude,
fucking care. She just was an ass.
Look, I get it, asshole, right? Understandable. Smoke show though, like unironically. There was a picture because she would do that thing where she would take pictures of her body but not her face, because like, you know, I can show off all the tattoos I have and nobody's ever gonna find me, but God forbid somebody sees my nose. And I remember just being like, are you white? Like, what the fuck? And she's like, I'm not white, I'm Asian. I was like, I can see why Alex likes you a lot. This is, like, all coming together.
Look, I mean, I feel like, I didn't say all white guys, but, like, a lot of white guys I met just, like, Asians. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a fucking dude. Listen.
I don't get it.
Listen, we all like a little white rice every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's just the way things are. Like, it's just,
I mean, that's true.
There's something to be said.
I just don't understand, like...
Well, no, there is something to be said. If we want to actually talk about this, like, scientifically, there is actually, like, a thing that is, like, studied. So, have you ever heard of the silver ratio?
You might have told me this before, but yeah.
Have you heard of the... You know what the golden ratio is, right?
Yeah, kind of.
What is it? Just so I can tell if you actually know, or if I have to explain it.
That's why I said I've heard of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna explain it then. All right, so the golden ratio.
If you explain it, then I'll remember.
Yeah, the golden ratio. Well, of course, because if I explain it, you'll fucking hear. That. All right.
I mean, if you say two words of it, then I'll remember.
It's fine. All right, so the golden ratio is it's an artistic mathematical equation of basically like perfection. That's very oversimplified,
Yeah.
but the idea is that like if you take it from the center. Anything that basically goes on this golden ratio is appealing to the eye. It doesn't mean it's beautiful by default, it just means it's appealing, right? Like, the eye has certain shapes it likes to see. And this can be argued this can be argued that's either due to evolution, or it's either due to, like, you know, some prehistoric bullshit, whatever, right? But Japanese and Asian cultures have the silver ratio. Now, the only reason it's called silver is because colonials found it second, and that's because, you know, white man wins again. We did that shit. But the silver ratio is slightly different. But if you look at Asian faces, if you look at Asian designs, if you look at Asian art, it's all on the silver ratio. And this is where it gets into speculation. There have been some people who have theorized that the obsession with Asian women is due to this silver ratio. Because as humans, we can see, like, obviously, like, subtle things, but our brains can't tell us why we like it. It's this simple of like, well, why do you like this thing over this thing? It's like, I don't know, I just like it more. It's like, well, why do you like it? It's like, I don't know, I just like it. Like, what? Like, there's something primal there. And
Yeah.
The honest to goodness is that, like, Asian women have a different facial structure than most any other woman in the history. For some reason, on these, like, in like the East End of the universe, they groom different, and they're liked a lot. But it makes a boy go crazy.
Well, that's the thing. Not to, like, distract you from what you're saying, but the thing with Crow, I think, is she just got away with everything.
Yeah, she had a fat ass. That's like the honest to goodness
exactly,
of it.
and that's why I think a lot of women got upset, because we're all just like, so she can do this, but we can't? Okay.
Yeah, there was definitely a woman who said that. I'm not gonna name her here, but there was definitely a woman.
I mean, it wasn't, yeah.
And,
she was annoying occasionally. I get along with most women, like, we're pretty chill, but, like, if you're gonna be, like, post pictures, like, I don't know.
Dude, if you're gonna post porn, don't do it on main. That's all we have.
No, that's not what I meant. I was
gonna
gonna say, if you're gonna post pictures, but they expect that, like, you're just gonna get away with whatever you want, that...
I mean, there's something to be said that, like... Yeah, like, it's the simple law of if you're pretty, you get away with it if you're not. There's a... This is gonna sound really bad, but there was a rule at work that was like, you can't wear yoga pants to work at my old job. Because, like, we don't want that. And it was always selectively enforced. If you were a bigger lady and you wore yoga pants to work, surprise, surprise, you're getting caught at the door. However, you had a juicy posterior. Surprise, surprise, Best Buy doesn't care about the yoga pants no more, and you can wear them every day if you wanted to. And that's just the law of nature. Fucking, when the beautiful get what they want, and the ugly gotta suck it up, Buttercup.
I'm fat, but I wouldn't consider myself ugly. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Listen, if you have a
I just hate my
if you
eyes.
keep getting hit on by black dudes, you must have a juicy posterior. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna go any further than that.
I mean, I guess it's a good point.
Yeah. You had that boy Siggy in a headlock for a while. I had to convince him to shut the fuck up.
I feel bad too, because I didn't know he liked me that much. You know?
Dog,
like,
there's literally like nothing to feel bad
dead.
for
I'm really
because
fucking dead.
I told Siggy this. I'm like, yeah, you know how like everyone's like, guys are so stupid. I give them the hint, and then like they don't understand. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, girls are the same shit. You probably fucking thought you were like fucking like a goddamn aircraft signal controller, being like, you need to go here. And she's like, he's really friendly. I was just like, if there's no attraction there, there's no attraction there. She's gonna see everything as like a friendly indent. You're gonna see every like, oh, thanks, Siggy, as like, she's one step away from loving me today. I was like, just fucking, who gives a fuck? Shit.
I didn't realize, like, I'm really dense. If someone likes me, they just have to tell me. That's
Yeah, but here's the honest to God truth though, and this is like, at least this is my interpretation of it, is that like, if you had interest in someone, they don't have to, it's not dense. Like, you would be like, oh wow,
that's true.
You must like me. Like, literally the idea of like friend zoning is not a real thing, it's just that person's not into you. Like, that's all it really is.
Well, yeah.
Because like, because they're like, well, maybe if she just noticed. What? No, it's like literally, it's like, I knew guys back in the day who were like, if she just noticed me, it's like she does notice you. She's not reading the signals because she doesn't care to notice you in that way. So just, you gotta move on, brother. Like, and that's what I was telling Siggy. I was like, look, he's like, she might not notice me. I was like, no, she definitely notices you because you're always fucking talking to her. I go, she's just, her brain is not clocking this as romantic attraction because she's not romantically attracted to you. Like, you just gotta fuck off. Like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I remember he was like, no, and I'm
Wait,
like,
is Aurora not like the owner of the guild anymore?
no, she hasn't been the owner for a really long time, like 3 years now. She left for some reason. I forgot what it was. I thought she had kids, but apparently that's not true according to Arrow. But she left for some reason. She just decided that like she didn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I remember her just not being online a lot, and then she's still in
but she,
Discord,
the only thing I'm gonna say about that is that she did bail when the crash outs between the females started happening. So that's what I think happened. But everyone tells me that I'm stupid and crazy, so fuck me, I guess. But I remember like
crash out of the female.
Yeah, I remember the announcement came off the heel of like a huge fucking argument in the middle of like on Main, and I remember one of the lines that was said because I was like half paying attention because we were running P12S was like, we're gonna take this to a private Discord call, and one of the other girl was like, we're just gonna fucking do it here, and then she got forcibly moved. And I'm like, oopsie. I was like, uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. She's in trouble. And then, like, 2 days later, it was, like, announced that, like, Aurora wants to step down. And I'm like, oh.
When was this?
2022.
When did I even join that Discord?
2022. Well, the thing is, according to Subaru, the reason that the Discord started, like, going down is apparently they were all, like, super giga friends during the the Plant Side 2 days. And then they kind of went their own separate ways. And then COVID happened. And they all got locked inside together. And then they became super giga friends again. But, you know, as all good marriages have, they fell apart after a while.
Yeah, I left my guild because... My guild was guild because, I don't know. I still feel really bad about it because I was such good friends with everybody. Everybody just started dropping and then it was just me and like a couple people who just like hung on Discord, and one of the guys was always getting mad at me for no reason. Literally no reason. And I'm like, I don't like I know he like wasn't trying to be nice. But like I have PTSD, so when somebody yells, I can't help but take it personally. There's nothing I can do to stop that. It's an instantaneous reaction for me where I just get defensive. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. And so he would get mad at me, and then I'd get mad at him, and it would just be like a back and forth thing. It's like, if you're gonna yell at me, expect me to get fucking angry, because that's, I mean, honestly, that's a biological reaction for probably anybody. Like, if you're gonna get yelled at.
Nah, it's weird. You're weird. Sorry. I'm fucking with you, by the way. That's a joke.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a clip of it too. I had I made a clip of it in Twitch, and I think I got rid of it. Because I was trying to get to somebody else, like, but he was freaking out on somebody. Like, there's one guy who's in there. And, this guy became, like, an officer, basically, and everybody's, like, lost. Someone actually left the fucking Discord who had been there from, like, day one, basically. And I'm like, why? And everybody's like, I've been telling him, like, why is he an officer? I've been here longer than him. No, you haven't. I pulled up the log thing because I had I forget what that bot is, and I'm like, look, this is when I joined. They're like, oh, you've been around that long? Yeah, I fucking have. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's because apparently you guys just don't pay attention or whatever. Anyways, not that it was a big deal. Like, I didn't want to be an officer anyways. I just didn't want him to be one because he, honestly, we pretty much lost. I don't want to say we lost everybody because I'm like, pretty much. A lot of people fucking left. Stopped going in there after he like out on her. So I left the Discord and left the guild. I feel really terrible about it because I miss everybody, but it's like I don't know. Everybody else is leaving. I mean, I have a tendency to kind of like talk over people and people always like that. It's
Look, the only thing with guilds that I made a point of is that after I've dealt with WoW guilds and Final Fantasy FCs. I finally hit the point that I don't trust anyone else to have power but myself. I'm a bit of an authoritarian, but usually in my case, I don't abuse that power because I've had random dipshits fucking yelling at me in my fucking server, and I've let them yell And I remember, I was like, if you, I've told people, like, if you were in anyone else's fucking server, you would have got server muted and, like, put in a timeout corner. I was like, the only reason I let you do that is because I respect the ability to, like, talk shit out, because I've been on the receiving end of being like, I have a serious grievance, and they're like, no you don't, dipshit, and then they put you in a fucking corner. So I'm like, watch yourself, because I'm not doing this every day. Alex is at that point. Love him to death, love him to bits, but, he got a little too mad about the Jews recently, and I had to put him down. Fuck!
It's so weird.
Yeah, he got a little too butthurt.
My sister is in the same boat.
Yeah, tell your sister that I have a guy for her. She wants to date Alex.
She's older than me, so I don't know.
Yeah, Alex doesn't care. He's into the quote unquote hags.
Really?
Yeah. I think that all changes. He's on some kick now. Again, love him to bits. But he's on a kick now about how
What's going on?
he needs to keep his like Macedonian bloodline pure by finding a Macedonian woman, because this whole thing he wanted to date an Asian chick. And I was like, I gotta keep it pure, I gotta fucking find a fucking Macedonian woman and have Macedonian babies. I was like, brother, you're gonna instantly give it up to the first Chinese woman you see. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're telling me right now, because it's a bold-faced lie. Oh shit, that insta-killed him. God motherfucking damn! God motherfucking damn! God motherfucking damn!
I mean, okay, I'm not trying to sound racist when I say this, but isn't he mixed? Like, I thought that was like a white person thing, like, oh, I want to keep white people white.
Dog, okay, it doesn't matter what the fuck race you are. Like,
I didn't know.
I told Alex this. Me and Alex got a little kerfuffle. And I told him, I was like, if we were going on how our lives played out, I go, I should be the most racist, KKK-loving fucking dipshit on the planet. And you should be telling me how wrong I am. And he's like, how so? And I'm like, I had a black fiance. I was part of BLM. I did all the shit that, like, a good white boy should do, and I got fucked for it. My fiance left me for a black dude because her dad could not stand the idea of fucking his beautiful princess marrying a white boy and having a mixed baby. He needed his bloodline to be pure. I was like, fucking, I dealt with liberals all day, every day for, like, 4 years telling me how much of a racist asshole I am. Just because I'm like, hey, why is this idea good? And it's like, you must be a homophobic racist. I was like, I've dealt with it all and seen it all and did not come out racist, or at least in my opinion, and not nearly as hateful as Alex is. Alex works for his dad, has a fucking job that, like, he's on a month leave to go to the mountains with his dad that his dad is paying for. So he's getting paid his job, he's getting paid time off, and he's going with his dad to the mountains where he gets to hang out with his family and friends for a whole month without having to take off and use PTO. And I'm like, brother, you are living such a privileged fucking existence, and you are like, I cannot stand how they're taking everything from me. And I'm like, if anything, I should be the one being like, I can't believe they're taking everything from me, because I've lost everything. But I sit here with fucking conviction saying that you are a fucking, racism is bad, you are bad for doing this. And I'm like, it just doesn't, I mean, like it doesn't make any sense.
I had it's just a story. There is a group home I was in when I was a kid, because I was a little kid. Pretty sure I was autistic, probably autistic, and they just didn't know how to deal with that, so I had a lot of anger issues. Plus they kept putting me on medication that made it worse. Anyways, so there's this group home I was in. This girl, she was mixed. She always she just constantly, every once in a while she just beat the shit out of me, no fucking reason. I was like way younger. I was like 5 years younger, and I was a lot smaller. I was a tiny little kid. I was tiny enough. Anyways, and she did it because I was white because her dad was white and beat her up. That was her excuse. Well, I met her like several years later, and I wanted to fucking punch her in the face. I was so, and she's like, I found Jesus, and I'm like, I don't fucking care who the hell you found. You deserve the same punishment you fucking gave me. And then I got in trouble for it because it just happened to be at a different place. Like I don't know, it was like a foster home, temporary place, foster kids go, whatever. But anyways, yeah. So that happened a lot. It's so, like, if anybody should be racist, like between me and my sister, I should. But I don't even know what happened to my sister. And you know, it's really funny. My sister hides a lot of shit, though. I googled her name one time, and I know she like has a got a ticket for like running into a woman's house, who I'm pretty sure is a black woman. And that was, I was like, oh god, I wonder if that's what happened, because it seems shortly after that is when she's, I don't know, her, but I think she has schizophrenia, so that's.
I told Alex,
my mom had that.
I tell everyone this, but I told Alex, I was like, everyone has a reason for fucking becoming a weird racist asshole. It doesn't happen overnight, and you're not born in. However, there is a point where your experiences and like any trauma you have has to be overridden by the fact that you're a conscious human that can make their own decisions. I'm like, you are not. I was like, because like the thing that always bugs me is like everyone who I know who's like super racist always hides behind the same defense of like what's pattern recognition. Like bad things have happened to me. I'm like, I get that. Bad things have happened to me too, brother. I'm not fucking walking down easy street. However, I've made the conscious decision to say I will give everyone a fair shake when I meet them, and only then afterwards I will decide if I'm going to be an asshole to them or not. I go, you being a fucking, I told Alex, like, you being a racist dick is basically doing the last part, and you don't get the benefit of being like, well, I gave him a shot. You get the benefit of being like, you're an asshole. Everyone has a reason for being a racist. Everyone has a reason for being an atheist. Everyone has a reason for whatever the fuck they're doing. And the question is that is your reason like justified, and can you overcome it? And if the answer is no and no, then you're just like it's just over. Because like Alex's other thing too is he's like, well, people are naturally inclined to be attracted to other people of their kind. Like it's tribalism. It's primitive. And I'm like, yeah. Like there's a reason we think that monkeys are stupid, because they beat the shit out of other monkeys that don't exist in the same tribe. Like, are you saying that you're about as smart as a fucking orangutan? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get the arguments. I don't. And Alex was like, I hope one day you never find out how wrong you are. I'm like, yeah. I hope I don't either.
I really do think there's like some biological shit going on where like we got like, I don't even know, man. Cause like, you know, every I don't know if I'm doing evolution, but like every so often things evolve, and I like wonder if we're just evolving or de-evolving. And no, there's like two different groups of people that just are completely different people. Cause like everybody who I've ever talked to is like, autism, stuff like that. They're like, I don't understand people who like who aren't neurodivergent or whatever. I don't know this correct term, but anyways, and like I kind of am like that too. I just don't understand people who deal with emotions normally, or I don't know. Like my brain, I just like, it's not that I don't like them. It's just I can't understand things a certain way. It's just like they can't understand things the way I understand them, or whatever. Like, and so I don't know. My brain, I'm like, I just feel like we have like different groups of people who are like,
no, everyone okay, fucking first thing first, fucking everyone does experience everything differently. There's no right or wrong way to experience the fucking world. What I'm saying,
that's true,
right? Like, you can argue if you really fucking wanted to. You could argue that racism does have a strategic advantage, an evolutionary advantage in life.
Yeah.
And it is because back in the day, if you did run up on a fucking, let's say I was fucking part of like fucking the Roman people, and he was part of like fucking the Celtics, there would be an evolutionary advantage for me to be like, you're a fucking outsider, I'm gonna kill you. Because the possibility of you killing me for being an outsider is on the table. And the thing is that if you don't even look like the person that you're talking to, right? Like, let's say you have fucking, like, you know, Africans and British people, you're like, okay, well, now there's even a bigger thing, because you can't even, like, the humanity is gone, if that makes sense. Like, you can feel sympathy for someone who looks like you can't feel sympathy for something that doesn't look like you, because we're primal beasts. So that all makes sense to me, and that's what, like, most racists will try to argue, is like, well, you should stick with your own kind, right? Because, like, your people are more likely to take care of their own people than, you know, a black guy is willing to help a white guy. And you'll see that all the time. You'll see black people being like, if you're white and living in a mobile home, you're a failure, and you've had every advantage you've ever had, and you suck,
White
and
trash,
you're a
blah, blah.
loser. And then you've had black people, or you have white people who are like, you know, if you're black, all this affirmative action, and you couldn't pull yourself out of the slums, what are you, a fucking loser? Like, they both do it. The thing that I keep trying to tell Alex and other people like him is that there was a movement in the 70s to get, like, a ton of social reform done. And you want to guess who the two people or two groups that were leading this social reform were? It was the Southern KKK and the Black Panthers. Because they wanted their kids to get lunch at school because they were poor and broke. There were dudes who went across super racially divided lines because they realized that there's someone bigger playing them against each other, and they fucking killed both those leaders because they were like, these two have figured out the game. And the thing that drives me nuts is there will be people like Alex who will look at that and be like, wow, there were two people who really figured this shit out. And they'll say, yeah, but that's just like, that was the 70s. These new black people are crazy. And it's like, we've been saying the same shit since the fucking, like, beginning of time. Well, this is a new breed of fucking Peloponnesian. This is a new breed of Greek. We can't deal with them. We can't make a deal. And all that does is just keep fucking letting rich people stomp all over everyone. Because they think they got you by the fucking balls. Me and Alex had a talk. I go, who's more at fault? Is it the guy who brings a Mexican across the border to work on his fucking farm for slave wages that he's going to send back home the second he's done working? Or is it the guy who is being told by the cartel, you need to get on this fucking boat or I'm killing you? Whose fault is it? And Alex looked at me unironically and goes, well, I think it's a little bit of both. Because, like, one's taking advantage of the situation, while the other's taking, you know, taking money from the white man. And I'm like, that is retarded. That is brain dead stupid. Like, there's nothing else to say about that. You unironically will look at the situation and see a man, white, black, Mexican, Latino, doesn't matter, who is actively enslaving your fellow man. But because that fellow man is a Mexican, you're like, I can't side with that guy. And are there fucking, like, the thing that fucking is like, it's like, are there bad people? Are there fucking black guys who will actively just seek out, like, white women to beat the shit out of and rape? Yes, there are, no doubt. There's also white men who will seek out black women to beat the shit out of and rape. The problem is that the majority of everyone is good, and everyone hyper-focuses on, like, the fucking, like, 5 or 6% that are, like, giga bad in every race. Every black man thinks the white people are a bunch of gun-toting fucking crazy cops willing to shoot any of them for a fucking minor inconvenience. And all the white people think that every black guy is just one bad fucking word away from beating the shit out of them. And it's all because of a couple choice TikTok clips made by a crazy fucking South African dude who is pushing a propaganda fucking narrative that a certain group of people really likes to push. And it's not Republicans. That's usually the thing that was like, oh, you can blame the Republicans. No, it's fucking rich people. Rich people love class division. They love it. They always have.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to my sister earlier today, and we were talking about Somalians, because there's so many of them here. And I was joking, because like, yeah, because I was telling her, my neighbor across from me, she's, oh my god, She's the only one in the building who, anyways, I don't know. She lets her kids run around, like, fucking all hours of the day, riding their scooters up and down the hallway, screaming, trying to open the doors, just being a fucking nuisance. And I'm sorry, I have PTSD. When I hear loud screaming, suddenly, I'm gonna get pissed. Doesn't matter if it's screaming, what the noise is, it's just gonna, anyways, when you can control it, that's when I have an issue with it. And she just chooses not to. So, anyways, I was talking about that, and I was like, I was like, yeah, I probably yelled at her kids, and I think she's kind of stopped at this point. I'm like, well, now you know now that that's happened. I noticed this guy likes, you know, I think it's a blind woman or something. I was like, yeah, I know, I think it's his mom or something walking around. And I'm like, they're like probably the most like chill people in the building, basically. I mean, they're just in general. Probably like, you know, some of the calmest, whatever people I've seen in the building. I was like, oh god, I just complimented the Somalian, not mad at me. I didn't say that. I thought that to myself. But she just didn't even say anything, and I was like, okay, well, whatever.
My thing that, like, I'm so tired of seeing is I will see people, like, they'll go into, like, a fucking... They'll go on, like, they'll take a stance and be like, because I walked into one Walgreens one time and I saw a black guy stealing once, that means all of them are bad. And then the thing that super sucks is that, like, it's just like, there's a bunch of different reasons for why this shit happens, and most people who I know who are of these communities who understand that, like, yeah, okay, so black people are stealing too much from, like, fucking Walgreens, that's why, like, fucking they're putting up glass panels. We need to fix that. Like, we need to fix that in ourselves, but we need, like, outside help. AK, usually it's, like, financial, like, support or whatever. Like, we need to get, like, certain people off the street and shit. And there's always one of two groups. There's either white people who are like, this is unbelievable, I don't want to give any of my money to some fucking, you know, black people who keep stealing, this is some bullshit. And then, on the flip side, there are black people who are like, well, it's our right to steal. We were stolen from our lands, so we deserve to steal from you all. And I'm like, both of you two are literally doing the exact same thing, but on different sides of the field, which is making it impossible to fix this solution. And it drives me up a fucking wall every time it happens. Because I will watch, like, fucking groups of people, like, tear their own platform down. It's like that, you know that one kid who stabbed that white kid recently?
I think it was something like...
He was the dude who was he was a track player.
Oh yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, like, me and Alex, not white Alex, but black Alex, gay Alex, me and him were talking about how, like, this is ridiculous because, like, black people were like, well, he was a white guy, maybe he was scared. Maybe he was scared that he was going to pull out a gun. And I'm like, this is a ridiculous stance to take on, like, a member of my like, culture group has now committed a crime. This is like the OJ thing, where it's like, oh, so what, the corrupt police are going to take down another black guy? It's like, he murdered his wife. He wrote a book about how he did it, and we're still going to take the defense of, like, OJ's an innocent little snowflake? No. It's ridiculous. Or it's like R. Kelly, where it's like, R. Kelly, oh, they're trying to take down another successful black man. And it's like, no, it's fucking... He's pissing on little girls. This is bad. We should all be able to agree this is bad. But some people are blinded by race on both sides. It's just that one of them is very vocal and is currently in office to be able to do bullshit. And it's hard to have a civil discussion when you have a bunch of people all in the same time saying, hey guys, you know what I want to do? I want to kill the Mexicans. And the sad truth of it is that this isn't something we can fix in our generation. It's going to take generations of kids making subtle and consistent changes. And there won't, like, this is a perfect example of there will be times we fall backwards. But I think it's pretty safe to say that we're falling backwards. We're getting more racist as time continues.
I agree.
But
society just clashing.
But I do think the idea of racial harmony is way more important, and we can definitely fucking do it. Because my dream is to have a fucking world where it's literally like there is no talk of race. It is your human race. Because we're fucking doing cool shit, like going amongst the stars and fucking exploring other places. Maybe we can be racist against aliens. Or like AI. Like AI is another thing too, where it's like, I do think there will come a point where it's like the clankers there will be an argument to identify them as people.
You know, right?
And I think they're neat. I think it's pretty neat. But I have so many friends from so many different walks of life, and I just want all my friends to be able to get along, and it's sad that, like, Cheese Alex cannot talk to Freya, because I'm terrified of what he will say to her.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And it's just sad, because I want all my friends...
I have a friend in this Discord who won't even come in here anymore because of Freya. I'm like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, like,
I'm not gonna get rid of her just because you don't... It's like, they're the enemy, and I was like, okay, sure.
Don't do it to me, It's...
Oh, this is what happens when you get rich people, and... Anyways, I shouldn't say that, but...
Yeah, fuck the rich. Am I right, Marines? Dab me up. Dab me up, Marines.
Where? Time is it 2? Sure, I'll be taking my meds. Several hours late. Oops.
Oh, the Eclipse Protocol. I need this. I need to get the full Eclipse Protocol. Rev up the Bugatti. Server maintenance in an hour? Fucking, I don't get to... Who does server maintenance on a Thursday? Fuck ass game, dude. Pissing me off. These motherfuckers.
And Thursday. It's true.
Fucking pissing me off.
Fair enough.
Rev up the Bugatti, yeet. I gotta rush a little bit, because I didn't know we were shutting down.
Hostile striker drone detected.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. How do I leave? How do I leave? How do I leave the summit?
Hostile drone detected.
So bad, because you wanted to play Power World, and I'm sitting here fucking with stream shit.
Well, Siggy never came back because he's an asshole. Fuck him. Fuck that guy.
I know, he did never come back. Now I don't know what to do with myself.
Siggy, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone. Siggy, I'm sorry I neglected you. I never respected you. Everyone wants Siegfried when he's not around. Little Siegfried. I call him a Sigfoid. A Siegfried humanoid. Who's a Sigfoid.
Got my chat windows. I like to be right together. Oh, if I close it, it's still here. Lock. I can lock this fucking window now. Enable recent. Did I not lock it so that I can't move?
You're trying to tell me you were trying to pop, lock, and drop it?
I'm gonna make it so I can't use my Yeah, there is several nights in between playing where I was on. The only person who was on was Crow, and like I'd asked for help with things, and no response at all. And usually, like I get a response from other people, but never from her, and I was like, okay. The other reason why I stopped playing this game because I'm just like I don't have anybody to play with.
Well, if you come back to WoW, you'll have people to play with. Hey-oh, WoW time! Woo!
Safe area detected.
Probably play again.
Me and Dragon still play that game. Woo woo.
Agent in need of backup.
Yeah. But Siggy hasn't been back.
Siggy's not coming back, sadly. That little fucking bastard.
Really? Why not?
Look, okay, Siggy did this thing that I can't stand when people do, where they're like, I've beaten the game. And I'm like, really? So what have you done? And they basically list off nothing. So he's like, I beat the game, I'm done. And it's like, oh, really? So did you get Mythic Keystone? No. Did you do the raids? No. Did you fucking do PvP? No. Did you do the hunts? No. Did you finish the story? Well, I finished up to this point. Okay, well, have you done any of the delves? No. Have you, what have you done? It's like, well, I did crafting. And it's like, that doesn't count. You can't know. Because the thing that bugs me about that is, like, fucking... There are people who are like, they will base their entire game on, like, well, I beat the story, I must be done. And then they'll fucking say that, and then they'll tell other people, like, there's nothing to do at the end of the game, man. There's nothing there. And it's like, what are you talking about? There's all this shit to do. And it's like, nuh-uh, 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 nuh-uh. Nope. Nada. Not a single fucking thing to do in the entire goddamn game. I get fucking heated about it because I'm just like, you're just actively lying. And then they'll go tell people that, like, I played the game and I beat it and there's nothing at the end. I'm upset. My diaper is full and I'm pissed. And then I have to fucking sit there and be like, nope, he is a dipshit and is wrong and is lying. Do not listen to him. It just annoys the fuck out of me. Like, it is such a pet peeve. It'd be like if somebody like fucking reached level cap in Guild Wars and was like, there's nothing left to do. It's over. You just be like, what are you talking about? There's all this, I don't even know what's in Guild Wars, but you'd be like, there's all this extra shit to do. And it's like, no.
The thing about it is, like, I know people that have literally done all of it. The people who say that are the people who've really done all of it. Like, they've done all the raiding, all the all the content, PvP, everything.
That's like Subaru.
And
When Subaru tells me there's like nothing left to do in 14 for him, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Because Subaru literally is like, I have done every single raid, I've done all the extremes, I've done all the quests.
Yeah.
Like, he's done every quest. Like, he has either, not just the blues, not just the yellows, he did the little random ones that nobody does.
Yeah.
Like, he's done everything. And I'm like, okay, you know, that makes sense. Yeah, you're done. Like, this is, yeah. No,
My friend Tamale is like that. Like, he was just used this for earlier, but, he, yeah, he's done everything, like literally everything in Guild Wars. So I'm just like, how? He with a story will come out, he'll finish it within like a couple hours. And it's like, how? I don't know. I like to observe it, but he observes it more than I do. Like, I'm like, how are people so good at things? Not fair. Help.
Yeah, no, I blow a gasket every time it happens, because it's happened so many times at this point. Like, fucking gay Alex is like, I beat the game, and I'm like, what have you done? And he's like, well, I got all the mounts I wanted. And I'm like, do you understand that there's, like, more to the game than just, like, collecting mounts? And he's like, yeah, but that doesn't matter to me. And at that point, I'm like, that's okay. I can accept that if you understand that, like, most people are not looking at you and being like, he's done everything. But, like, people like Siggy, where it's like, yeah, bro, so, like, I've pretty much done everything. And it's like, really, what have you done? It's like, nothing. I've done some things. It's like, oh, cool, sick, dude, sick. Usually my response to somebody's like, I've done everything in the game. I'm like, okay, take a break or make a new character. One of the two.
Yeah.
Like, if you're actually done, then brother, it's just time for you to bow out. Can't even hold it against you. That's, you know, bangers on, man.
Can't be that hard.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my meds real quick.
She's taking her medication. Please come home and see Gary. Gary, come home. Oh shit, wait, I actually need to trick one of these homies out.
So good to sit down. My back was killing me.
I need Dosh.
Everything. Nice doing business with you.
Okay, I'm back finally.
Dude, you just missed Siggy. He came in and said, "What the Sigma?" and then left. It was crazy.
I had my headset on, so I didn't hear that.
Damn it. Damn it. She's a little too smart for that one. Dog, I'm so butthurt that they're gonna fucking cut the game off. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning, brother. I worked all day. I got the gorilla cap. You can gorilla grip my nuts, dude. This pissed me off. Can I diet at least?
was it 38 minutes?
Because life is pain.
On your stream or whatever. Oh, my back hurts.
Hi, my back hurts. I'm Jared. Do you like that?
That's not
Do you
your
like that
actual-
bit? Do you like that bit?
That's not your actual
that
name,
bit?
is it?
Yeah, that's my actual name. What are you talking about?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean? Wait, what? Why did you say it like
No,
that?
because I
Wait, what? What the?
I'm just saying that because, like, I don't know, I don't usually say their actual name when they're streaming. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
I say my actual name when I'm streaming too, so because everybody started calling me jokes and then on Facebook. Well, at least my real last name isn't on there. And I'm like,
Oh my god! For $50, I can get 5,000 fun bucks, season pass plus outfit plus 2 classified assignments plus 20 tier skippers plus 15% season pass. Oh my goodness! All I want is a helmet. That's the whole reason I'm here. Is I just wanted a helmet. Like, I think it's so goofy that my guy runs around in a hoodie, and I was like, it would be cool to have a helmet. And there's not a single fucking cool-looking helmet. There's not a single, like, it's just a plain fuck-ass helmet in this entire bullshit game. Is it in the fucking mask section? Because why does Jaeger's headset... That's a helmet.
it's funny because I hate helmets or hate hats. I hate anything that goes on my head that isn't hair.
I just think a helmet makes sense for like this game, where it's like
Well, yeah, this
you
game,
get
yeah.
fucking you're getting shot. That's cool. That's also like really weird to imagine like a dipshit wearing.
There you go. Here you go.
Oh, dude, the Payday masks. Dude, I didn't know the Payday gang was in fucking... Yeah, I do like the gas mask. Yeah, like this. This is pretty... I like this. See no evil. I like this. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, they're all in the mask section. Who the fuck... Who designed this? Someone needs to get fired.
Whoa, what?
All the fucking helmets are in the fucking mask section. Oh, this is cool. Ooh. I have that mask. I don't like it that much. This is my normal gas mask. Okay. Like the thing was, I wanted my gas mask and a helmet. What the fuck is this? Anubis. Yeah, like Ace helmet. Oh, I can be a baby doll. Ballistic mask.
So weird.
But yeah, like, if I'm constantly getting fucking shot at, I feel like I'd be, like, a complete another dipshit to be like, I'm not gonna wear a helmet. So, like, what's this... Does this, like... Okay, like, now this is, like, does this wrap around the entire head? Because I do like the LED mask, but, like... Does it wrap around the entire body? Or am I gonna look like a dunce on the battlefield? It's not a hat, it's a helmet. Or it's a mask. Oh, I have a fox. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, there's a helmet. That actually doesn't look bad. Oh, but it takes... I don't like that my face is exposed. I think that's also stupid as fuck. Is like... I feel like if, like, there's, like, such a thing as, like, the green flu, where it's, like... Shit is popping off. It's like, you should probably wear a gas mask. When you go out into the field.
There was actually somebody, like, our air quality was so bad the other day that somebody was actually wearing a gas mask.
Yeah, it's like... It doesn't take a fucking super genius to figure this out.
Where did they even get a gas mask from around here?
You can get gas masks pretty easy. Okay, so this is the helmet. So, like, is it like... It is covering the back of the head. I do like this. I think it's goofy. But if I was a swagged out fucking super secret agent, I would totally fucking jack a dude's fucking LED face mask to fucking be like, I am the super secret agent, man. I want this. This is mine now. Fuck you.
That helmet reminds me of something I can't think of.
The Payday mask. I am a fan of See No Evil.
Actually, the LED thing reminds me of something.
Ubisoft has done something with an LED mask. This reminds me of either Daft Punk, because
it's the same Daft Punk.
I like how the eyes are like kind of like bopping. But it also reminds me of there's a character in the Watch Dogs 2 game called Wrench who has a mask that has it's like a emotion mask where it will read facial structure, and then it will it'll pop up little X eyes when he's sad, or little frowny faces. And I think that's kind of neat. Oh, that looks nice. Trashed. Yeah. I want to imagine myself being wrapped in a fucking okay.
Garbage bag.
Yeah, dude, that's gotta be awful. It's gotta be hell on earth. That's so weird. That's weird. That's pretty cool. But it's not a helmet, which pisses me off. I want this with a helmet.
With a helmet?
But I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah.
And the only thing that makes me like the face mask is because when I wear my normal hoodie that I like to wear, the face mask helmet is hooded, see? I like that. So I'm gonna do something. Ta-da!
Oh yeah, I do that too.
Ta-da!
I buy something and just put up a screen.
Well, now I'm getting a little ooh, now for the price. How much would this be? Tell me it's like a $5. Of course not. Of course it can't be $5. It's either 10 or nothing. I'm gonna sleep on it because the servers are getting shut down in a bit, so I'm gonna sleep on it. And if I want it when I wake up tomorrow and I play again, then I will do that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Quit the game.
Rank 14,115 in the Guild Wars 2 leaderboards.
Wicked.
We were higher than
Wicked.
96% of 463,334 accounts.
The best.
Like the guy who's the richest player in the game is actually in our guild. Well, that's what people say. I think he is. Is he the richest still? I don't know. One of the people. How went down?
Rev up the Bugatti, yeet.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Go back. I'm gonna see when my character's birthdays are. Creation 12 years from 1 month ago. Oh, so I mean she's got a birthday present.
Character gets a little birthday present.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I can show you what I got. Let's see. She looks really cool. My favorite place to go in this game.
I didn't realize I was streaming. I was streaming to fucking Discord as well, dude. I wonder what did my shit look bad, or was it keeping up?
It didn't actually. I think it was okay.
That's pretty good.
What is this? Login reward. Oh, did I sell things? Why is this taking forever to load? Item 15. Oh yeah, that's right. I bought the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot I was making that. I spent all my money on this game. On this game. Well, I mean, I did spend a lot of money on this game too, but. I don't know. 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 I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know if
Oh
you're
yeah, that's
watching.
right. I
This is
bought
the-
the. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I
Where's
forgot
my
I was
birthday
making-
present?
Yeah.
Did I already open it?
I
I must have already opened
I
it.
mean, I did spend a lot of money. Hold on. Hold on, this is gonna be another.